Did you know the key to understanding others lies in understanding yourself? In this video, we'll explore 13 hidden psychological truths, enriched by timeless Buddhist wisdom, to transform your perspective on human behavior. Stay until the end for insights that might just change your life. Let us begin with an exploration of how our perception shapes our reality, a concept deeply rooted in both modern psychology and Buddhist wisdom. Science tells us that people see us as 20% more attractive than we see ourselves. Why? Because we are often our harshest critics, focusing on flaws others barely notice. Buddhism teaches that perception is not reality, it is a construct of the mind. Buddha said, "We are shaped by our thoughts, we become what we think." This understanding urges us to practice self-compassion. When we approach ourselves with kindness, we align with the truth that our worth is not dictated by fleeting judgments, but by our inherent humanity. Now let's consider the transformative power of a smile. Buddhists often speak of the inner smile, a practice of cultivating joy from within. Scientifically, smiling triggers the release of dopamine and serotonin, natural chemicals that boost our mood. It's fascinating to note how something as simple as turning up the corners of your mouth can have such profound effects. Smiling, even when you don't feel like it, is like a form of meditation. It calms the mind and lightens the spirit. And smiles are contagious. When you smile at someone, you create ripples of positivity. Remember, the joy you give through a smile comes back to you, amplified. Our next psychological truth dives into the illusion of memory. Have you ever noticed how your mind tends to idealize the past? Perhaps you remember an old friend or a lost relationship in a light that seems brighter than it was. This phenomenon, rooted in psychological anchoring, is a reminder of the Buddhist teaching on impermanence. Memories are like waves in the ocean of the mind, beautiful but fleeting. Clinging to them can lead to suffering. Buddha advised, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. Cherish your memories, but let them inspire gratitude rather than attachment. Only in the present can we truly find peace. Now let's talk about something as seemingly trivial as clothing. What you wear affects not only how others perceive you, but also how you perceive yourself. Bright colors can uplift your mood, while dark tones may weigh you down emotionally. This aligns with the Buddhist idea of mindfulness in all actions. When choosing your attire, consider what energy you wish to project. Just as a monk dons robes as a symbol of simplicity and focus, you can select clothing that reflects your inner intentions. Dress not to impress others, but to express the harmony and confidence you cultivate within. Another intriguing psychological truth involves our tendency to fixate on others. Have you ever had someone occupy your thoughts to the point of distraction? It's as if your mind is a theater, and they are the star of the show. According to Carl Jung, this often happens because that person symbolizes something significant in your subconscious. Buddhism, however, warns against such attachments, teaching us to view our thoughts as passing clouds. Meditation can help you observe these mental patterns without clinging to them. The next time someone dominates your mind, take a step back. Ask yourself, is this thought serving me, or am I simply caught in a cycle of attachment? Let's now explore a surprising insight. The strength of a person's character can be more dangerous when weak than when strong. At first glance, this may seem counterintuitive. After all, aren't strong, decisive individuals more intimidating? But consider this, a person with a weak character is often unpredictable, swayed by emotions and reactive to external circumstances. In Buddhism, strength of character is tied to mindfulness and self-control. A strong person knows their path and walks it with purpose, much like a river flowing steadily to the sea. In contrast, a weak person is like a stormy sky, unpredictable and potentially destructive. Cultivate inner strength through mindfulness, and you will become a source of stability for yourself and others. The words we use also reveal much about our inner state. In Buddhist practice, the concept of right speech is vital. Speaking truthfully, kindly, and with purpose strengthens relationships and builds trust. On the other hand, excessive or careless speech can dilute the power of our words and lead to misunderstanding. Modern psychology supports this. Research shows that people who speak less but with precision are perceived as more trustworthy. When you next engage in conversation, consider, Are my words necessary? Are they uplifting? Speaking with intention is like planting seeds of harmony in your interactions. Your mental well-being is also deeply influenced by the content you consume. In today's digital world, we are constantly bombarded with information, some uplifting, some draining. Buddhism teaches that the mind absorbs its environment, much like water takes the shape of its container. If you feed your mind negativity, you cultivate stress and anxiety. Instead, choose content that inspires and uplifts. As Buddha said, "What you think, you become." Be mindful of your mental diet, and you'll notice a positive shift in your overall well-being. Let's pause for a moment to honor the unique bond we share with animals, particularly our pets. Buddhist philosophy holds all living beings in high regard, emphasizing compassion for every sentient creature. Scientific studies show that interacting with pets releases oxytocin, the love hormone, fostering a sense of connection and calm. This bond transcends species and reminds us of the interdependence of all life. Treat your pets as the spiritual companions they are, teachers of unconditional love and present moment awareness. The mind is a powerful magnet, attracting what it focuses on. This principle, echoed in both psychology and Buddhist teachings, underlies the concept of manifestation. If you dwell on negativity, you invite more of it into your life. Conversely, focusing on gratitude and aspirations aligns your energy with positive outcomes. Imagine your thoughts as seeds. What you nurture will grow. Practice visualization daily, seeing your goals as already achieved. Coupled with mindful action, this practice can transform your reality, much like meditation transforms the mind. Here's a lesser-known fact. Some fears are inherited. Research shows that trauma and phobias can pass down through generations, encoded in our DNA. Buddhism encourages us to face our fears with courage and understanding, just seeing them as transient. Through mindfulness and meditation, you can break free from these inherited chains. When you confront fear with awareness, it loses its power, and you reclaim your freedom. The placebo effect is another fascinating insight into the mind's capabilities. In Buddhism, belief holds transformative power. When we believe in something, we align our thoughts and actions toward that reality. Studies have shown that even when people know they are taking a placebo, they experience real benefits. This mirrors the Buddhist principle that the mind creates reality. Cultivate faith in yourself and your potential, and you will begin to see change. Remember, your belief is your greatest ally in the journey of life. Finally, let us delve into the concept of growth. Buddhism champions the idea that we are never static. We are always evolving. Carol Dweck's research on the growth mindset parallels this teaching. Those with a growth mindset view challenges as opportunities to learn, much like the Buddhist practice of seeing obstacles as paths to enlightenment. Buddha himself said, "No matter how hard the past, you can always begin again." Every failure, every setback is a stepping stone to greater wisdom and strength. Embrace the process of growth, and you will find that even life's hardships are opportunities to bloom. As we navigate these truths, we uncover a profound harmony between modern psychology and ancient Buddhist wisdom. Each insight invites us to understand ourselves and others with greater clarity and compassion. By practicing mindfulness, cultivating self-awareness, and embracing impermanence, we move closer to a life of peace and purpose.